When I say it's more accurate, because here's the dilemma with offline conversion tracking. The main thing is, particularly in B2B, but not just B2B, you got the person who calls in is not the person who buys. Okay, so with enhanced conversion tracking, the email address, it gets screwed up because maybe the wife initially was doing the research on the mailbox that they wanted to buy. And then later on, the husband calls in to buy. Well, if you don't have a human verifying this and putting the data together and realizing, hey, this guy who bought that was tied to this lady, you're not going to be able to understand to upload that offline conversion to Google Ads, and you're going to miss part of your data. And going back, as I mentioned before, the weaker the data, the more inconsistent the data, the less your results. With that said, you want a human, if possible, to look through the data, and you want to be able to tie the data together like that as best as you can. And as it comes to B2B, it's even worse. The person who's the gopher that's meant to do the research and or initially starts doing the research for the company is usually not the person buying and putting through the payment or putting the order through at the last second, or if it's the owner or the accounts payable, whatever. So this stuff's really important to get right. And even a 10% inefficiency on the data can affect your results 30, 40%, because the algorithm just really starts to make big mistakes. It's not that if you lose 10% of the data, you lose 10% of the results. It's you lose 30% of the results. Particularly as well, by the way, is if you're tracking through a cart and you're tracking phone sales, the big orders skewed coming through the phone. So let's say 2/3 of the orders will come through the big orders, the really big orders will come through the phone. And if you're not tracking those, then you're going to screw up. And the bigger companies that have multiple people involved, those people are also skewing bigger.